Welcome back. So today we're going to go over this unfortunate incident. So if you're unfamiliar with the channel, guys, this was my PT GT Turbo that I sold to Jeff and Maddie. Jeff is the other person of the channel, and it was called Project Leftover because it was getting all my leftover parts. So when I had it, it was going to go stage 3. When Jeff got it, we started doing catless downpipe. We put it on the dyno. $184, $220. We had plans of a tune. We wanted to see if we could get 300 horsepower out of it, or you know, whatever I could talk Jeff into, because it was a daily car for them. So now that you see, guys, it was in a bad accident. Maddie was driving home, a person turned left out in front of her, and she had no chance to stop. So as you see, it is destroyed. So let's go over it. You see it took a good impact on the front end, guys. Let me show you the interior first. So she did crumple pretty good. The exhaust broke. I don't know if it was a slip joint or if it broke the exhaust at the weld. You'll see here the steering column did fall down, which I think is designed to do, which kind of baffles me why it did it, to be honest. Because you see that these are slotted, so technically if it goes this way, it shouldn't fall down. So I don't know how that even happened. Both airbags deployed, obviously. Definitely got super lucky. Now, she did break her sternum, and she had 2 kids in the car. Thankfully, they were all right. So, you know, oh my God. So as you see here, it is pushed up against the intake manifold. It did break the oil dipstick tube. It did break like the PVC line there, or vacuum line, don't know why. And as you see, it just shoved everything back against the firewall. Shitty situation to happen, guys. We just put winter tires on it, you know, and quite frankly, so close to Christmas, no one wants this to happen. So what's the outcome of this car? Obviously, it is a write-off. They haven't heard back from the insurance company yet. We're trying to get it back as a buyback, which means they want to keep the vehicle. Just for the fact is, you know, Jeff wants rear disc brakes for his 05 Neon, which we're swapping to a 2.45 speed. If you're not familiar with that one, we're going to NA. So, you know, it'd be nice for that. Now, Maddie did pick up an 07 GT. Comes this week. It'll be a different video. So, way lower kilometers on it. Or an 06. It's a light blue. So, at least they're staying into a PT GT. So, the intake and downpipe will go on to that car. For anyone that is familiar with the channel, you'll know that I did pick up the other day, and it was just by coincidence, an 05 PT convertible. So here is my PT convertible. I did put SRT rims on it just because I had them lying around, and they had winters on it, surprisingly. So this is an NA 5-speed 2005, which is the same wiring harness as the PT GT over there. So if we could buy it back, right there, that's what we're going to do. We're going to swap that to a 2.4 turbo. We're going to leave the T350 in it, which is the transmission. So we'll leave the transmission in this as the hydraulic, obviously T350, and we'll probably put like a South Bend stage 4 clutch, good for like 400 horsepower. Because I'd like to be honest, I'd like to go for like 3.5 on this. So we're gonna have to use the wiring out of that. I'm hoping that I could just use the engine harness, fuse panel harness, and then just wire up the power convertible. So if you guys aren't familiar with this car, you can check it out on the video up in the right hand corner. The day we bought it, it is a 1 owner, it is low kilometers. Now, good thing about owning this car already was I was looking at swapping it to a 2.4 turbo, and I already told Jeff if I found a motor, he could have this one. We did find Jeff a motor for his, but it had a broken timing belt out of a PT, and it had like 270,000 kilometers. This has 120 some odd thousand kilometers. So if I find myself a good GT motor to swap it, Jeff has a good 2.4 motor, and then we can build the other one. So as you see, there's a lot of things going on right now, guys. It's unfortunate. Today's paint day on the Civic truck, though, on the engine, on the I was gonna say engine bay, but we're done the engine bay, on the door jambs and stuff. But I just can't get over how hard this hit. It's just crazy to think about how hard this hit, guys. Like, the hood is just, it pushed it right back, it bent, you know, like it buckled. That is crazy. Obviously the rad intercooler is destroyed down there. 3 bars in, which then brought out the frame rail this way and the frame rail that way. I don't know if you guys will be able to see or not, but you should see the exhaust broken down there as well. It's really a shame because this was a rust-free car. Oh god, I never noticed it. Look how much it overlapped on the fender or the door. That is crazy how hard that hit. Is the door even open anymore? Should go in. Yeah, still opens. So, obviously, the seatbelt is locked from wearing the seatbelt. Obviously, that's just normal. So her PT GT has leather. I don't know if she wants this leather or not, but hopefully we can put heated seats in my convertible. Back seats I'd have to pay someone to do, which wouldn't be a bad idea if I can get front heated seats, and I'd pay someone to do the back seats as well. Just because it's a nice beater and it gives you guys something to look for on the channel. You know, someone that's swapped over a regular PT to a 5-speed to a 2.4 turbo. So that'd be kind of cool to see. So this has the slap shift. Now Jeff's car and Maddie's new one is a slap shift as well, auto stick. So what we'll do is probably save that transmission because it was a good transmission, surprisingly. So it's just amazing. I can't get over how this fell down. Like, that's what broke the sternum, obviously, is the steering wheel, but that is crazy. I guess one bonus thing is they took the Fat 5s, I think they're called, off of the PT to put winners on, so we just tossed them on this SRT, because this SRT had the winners that are now on mine. Luckily, the rims didn't get damaged, and they can save that for the next PT, so that's a bonus. It's kind of nice that we have, in one eye, it's kind of nice we have so many cars that we can swap parts around like that. Let me show you a few parts we picked up and we'll call it a day on this. So don't mind the mess of my basement. It's obviously a construction zone. So here we go, guys. We did get racing seats for the SRT, which is kind of sick. We did get a full center console for the Chevy truck. And then if we scroll over here where it's dark, now, for anyone that's into SRTs, we did get this carbon fiber front lip. It's the same lip I have on the black car. Got it fairly cheap, so that's going to be for the drag car. You'll see that there's a lip behind it. This lip I bought for $50, and then I sold it, and then I bought it back. I think I paid $100 for it back. It is actually for a 2003 to 2005 SX 2.0. Never seen them before, so I kind of lucked out. And then you'll see behind that is a carbon diffuser. The carbon diffuser is for the black SRT right now, guys, so we're going to get that on another video. We do have the carbon fiber trunk, carbon fiber lip, and a whole bunch of other parts. Now, we did get carbon fiber eyelids for this car as well, which will go on when we redo the retrofits, because they're terrible. We're going to at least take them apart, reseal the headlights, stuff like that, and I'll show you what the carbon fiber lip looks like. So there is the carbon fiber lip on my car, the one I just showed you in the house for the SRT. So it does fit amazing. It is a great lip, so we'll be putting that on the blue car. So with 2 of them, each SRT will have it, and you will see that fog lights were carbon fiber as well. Now, if you were following the channel before, we bought another car because we're going to start getting into carbon fiber. So our first things we're going to do is probably make a mold for carbon fiber eyelids, because who doesn't want carbon fiber eyelids? So we're going to make our own eyelids, make them out of carbon fiber, and that way we can put them on 2 or 3 cars, and if we decide to sell a couple. We did get the 300M mirrors for here with the LEDs, which we might make in carbon as well. I haven't decided, but we're going to start making some carbon fiber parts. So we'll probably start small, do eyelids, do a fuel door, so I can practice the mold process and how it works. Once I know I got it down pat, we're going to start doing the fenders and stuff, and then we're going to do doors for the drag car, quarter panels for the drag car, roof for the drag car, and we're going to try to get as much carbon fiber done as possible. And I kind of like to see some carbon fiber rear hatch. I'm going to call it a hatch, but it's a trunk lid. Rear trunk lid for my PT GT. It's completely flat, so it would probably be one of the easiest things to make into a carbon fiber panel, because there's not much contours to it, so it should work pretty easily for me when I start my practicing. Now I do have the 06 taillights for this that I'm going to wire up, and then I was going to swap my front end to an 06, but I think I'm just going to wait and find a nice front end and a roll pan for this, and I'm going to drop this. So next year, I think come spring, because this is my winter car. Come spring, I think I will put a set of 18s, maybe a set of BLQ rotiforms on it, or whatever I can find for a good price will go on the PT. So hopefully you guys did enjoy kind of the update. It kind of sucks that that happened to the PT GT, but thank God no one was seriously hurt. Obviously she is hurt, but it could be a lot worse, right? Cars are replaceable, people aren't. So hopefully it will become a good donor car, as long as the insurance gives us a good rate for a buyback. Listen to the beaver. I don't find that sounds good. So if they give us a good buyback, or give them a good buyback, it will be a great parts car for us, and it gives me what I want, gives Jeff what he wants, and well, we're Dodge people, so there's always reasons to have a PT around. Hopefully it'll get stripped and gone, because the yard is kind of busy. We got the SRT, we got the PT, got the SRT, we got the Neon for the molds, we got the turbo truck, and we got an NYG over there. So it is definitely a busy driveway, guys. So I do appreciate you checking me out. Sorry it wasn't fun putting things together, showing you guys some cool stuff, but we do have a lot of stuff on the way. We did get some cool parts that will be in a different video for, you know, the Roadster, the SRT, and today we're going to paint the Civic truck jams and stuff, so we can get the interior back in that, which is kind of a bonus, and then we can get the seats in, then we can start wiring up the interior and start working on the carbon fiber stuff. If you're unfamiliar with the Civic truck, guys, it will be at the end of the video. It's a EK Civic turbo truck. Who wouldn't want to see that? Thanks a lot, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.